Do you got your toys here? I guess I'll take my cell phone. Hi everyone, how you doing? Are you gonna get comfortable? Hello. Hi, my name is Warren. This is Cassandra. We're Mirrored Recollection. Are you gonna be in on this today or what? Okay. Here we go. No, I'm not gonna do anything with them. I'll put your Sasquatch over here. He's gonna watch it too. He's gonna watch it. The octopus is gonna be here. She's gonna watch it too. Don't worry. We're gonna watch Game of Thrones Season 2, Episode 2, The Night Lands. Well, we have a little story today. We didn't get to go out hiking. We'll have to do that tomorrow. We were all set and ready to do that, but ended up going errand shopping instead, and that took way too long, and it was a bit exhausting, but it was nice because this week coming up is my birthday. Cassandra's will be the week after. And well, today I celebrated by going to Michael's, an arts and crafts store, which is a place I go to maybe like every 3 or 5 years when I'm feeling inspired to get back into drawing or painting. And I end up dumping a bunch of money while I'm there like I did today. It's always usually over $100. I don't know, I might return some of it. I haven't decided. But I've been feeling inspired lately to perhaps start another channel as well as this one, and I would be focused on more of my creative side, getting back into the drawing and painting and trying new techniques. I never did it enough as a kid. I was okay at it. I could have been really good at it if I tried. I just always assumed when I was young you had to be born with that specific talent. But the older you get, the more you realize everything just takes a lot of practice. It's never too late, so I thought maybe it would be a good idea to invest in some more supplies, which is probably, I don't know. It's going to make me want to do it, at least, like make the creation happen. Sometimes that's all you need to get inspired to do things, is you need the material to do it. It makes it a lot more fun when you have everything you need that's correct for the job. So while I was in Michael's today, pondering every last bit of material that I think I might need, really surprised because I picked up a mechanical pencil and they don't carry lead for pencils. I don't know why. You have to go to Walmart or some other store for that. While I was doing that, I had my partner Ann. She was out searching for buttons because I want to put buttons on my snow pants. I got some snow pants recently and I have suspenders for them, but the suspenders are clip-on or like clamp-on, so they have teeth. And the teeth, after a while, will destroy the material on the pants. And since these were nice pants that I just spent a lot of money on, I didn't want to ruin them, so I want to have it done the right way and put buttons on the inside of the pants so I can have suspenders that way. And at the end, we're at the checkout and she found these buttons. I'm looking at the buttons. It's a bag of buttons. It's about 100 buttons, wooden buttons, tiny buttons to about the size of a dollar piece. 50-cent piece to a dollar piece, a lot of them. A few minutes ago, I was just looking at the buttons and this is like an $8 bag of buttons, probably 100 buttons, all wooden. I felt like Benjamin Button going through all these buttons, searching for 6 buttons that were all the same size. I found 5 buttons that were the size of a quarter. Out of 100 buttons, 5 buttons, and I needed 6. So now I have to take that back. Does that make sense? 2 handfuls of buttons, and I can't find 6 that are the same size. What else is new? I don't know. How's everybody doing out there? Anybody else do that where they feel inspired to start creating things, something, whether it's has to do with food or an outdoor landscaping project or an illustration. Do you get inspired and buy all this stuff, and then all that stuff just ends up sitting around because you use it once and then you don't really like how it turned out, and then you don't have the willpower to keep trying and keep failing until it comes out the way you want it? I'm always unsatisfied, so I never get another chance. When I was editing the last episode, I just kept saying to myself, King of the North. It was the part when Robb came up to Jaime, when Robb had the wolf, and Jaime was like, King of the North. King of the North. I can't even. King of the North. Oh, okay, look, so these are new. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm always missing it in the beginning because I'm running my chatterbox. Guess I could start it over. King of the North. King of the North. King of the North. King of the North. Y'all do not want to hear this right now. If I had her mic'd up. His hair's looking pretty good for being sawed off by a knife. Definitely go to the bathroom away from everyone else.
Get us beer!
Should have asked nicely.
I'll shove that stick up your bunghole and fuck you bloody!
The boy has more courage than sense.
I have a royal warrant for one of these gutter rats you're transporting.
These gutter rats belong to the Night's Watch now. That puts them beyond the reach of kings and queens. It's a funny thing. People worry so much about their throats that they forget about what's down low.
Be a quick bleed out.
I could shave a spider's arse if I wanted to. Or I could nick this artery in your leg. And once it's nicked, there's no one around here knows how to unnick it. We'll just keep that. Good steel is always needed on the wall. You can die here at this crossroads a long way from home. Or you can go back to your city and tell your masters you didn't find what you were looking for.
We're looking for a boy named Gendry. He carries a bull's head helmet. Anyone turning him over will earn the king's reward.
I am glad your new friend was able to accompany you to the capital. Unfortunate that your father didn't want her to come. But rest easy, my lord. I am very good at keeping secrets for my good friends.
I'm not Ned Stark. I understand the way this game is played.
Ned Stark was a man of honor.
And I am not. Threaten me again, and I'll have you thrown into the sea.
You might be disappointed in the results. The storms come and go. The big fish eat the little fish, and I keep on paddling. Come, my lord. We shouldn't keep the Queen waiting.
The gods wanted us to have dignity. They wouldn't make us fart when we died.
We fart when we die.
My blessed mother, she farted so hard the old bed shook.
Seems a bit greedy for one man to have so many wives.
We were having a serious discussion.
Would you look at that? Nothing like the sight of a woman walking away.
There was a milkmaid named Violet on the next farm over from where I grew up. And we were wrestling together from the time we were 6 years old. And then we got older, and the wrestling, changed.
You were with her? How many times?
Well, as many times as I could.
Wish I grew up on a farm. No? Ghost? No. No. Ghost away. Shoot. Shoot! You all right? Did he frighten you?
You shouldn't touch me.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure you weren't hurt.
Hopefully her father, husband, doesn't have him killed.
You're very brave.
Stupid.
This is Gilly. She's one of Craster's daughters.
Hello, Gilly. What are you doing?
Sam said you could help.
Sorry, but Sam knows we're not supposed
She's
to.
pregnant. We have to take her with us when we leave.
What?
I know it sounds a bit mad.
No, it doesn't sound a bit mad. It's impossible.
I'm going to have a baby. If it's a boy,
It's a boy, what?
You want us to risk our lives for you, and you won't even tell us why.
Why'd you do that?
Do what? Ask her a question.
You were cruel.
Cruel? Sam, are you in such a hurry to lose a hand?
I didn't touch her.
No, you just want to steal her. What do you think Craster cuts off for that?
I can't steal her. She's a person, not a goat.
Who's gonna deliver a baby? You?
I could try. What?
We can't help her.
What's keeping them from having deformities, besides a strong set of 2 front teeth? Water? Blood? What the hell? Oh no. That's that guy, the other guy.
You don't need to see this.
He is blood of my blood.
You don't like the idea of a woman leading a Khalasar?
They will like it far less when I am done with them.
I used to work on a farm that had Frisian horses like that. Beautiful. We would do carriage drives with them. See people on the bridges.
They say hard places breed hard men. And hard men rule the world.
Then you'll be king before long.
Try smiling with your lips closed. Better.
I barely touched her. Now, you charge twice as much as every other brothel. And this is what I get, crying.
One moment, my friend. A moment. Please accept my sincerest apologies. Aramco will take good care of you. Sometimes those with the most power have the least grace. You know, you remind me of another girl. A lovely thing I once acquired from a Lycian pleasure house. Beautiful. Like yourself. And intelligent. Like yourself. But she wasn't happy. She cried. Often. I asked her why, but we didn't have the kind of rapport that you and I have. Yes, it was quite sad. Girls from the Lycian pleasure houses are expensive. Extremely expensive. And this one wasn't making me any money. I hate bad investments. Really, I do. Take tonight off to mourn Megan's child. I'll see you tomorrow. And you'll be happy. That makes me happy.
More wine?
Damn it, boy. Apologies, my lord.
Leave us, Podrick. I believe we know how to pour our own wine. I heard there was some trouble in Littlefinger's brothel the other night.
Nasty business. Had to be done.
Yes, of course. The City Watch must keep the peace. Only, I hadn't realized peace depended on killing babies.
Orders are orders.
Quite right. Especially the Queen's orders.
I never said they were the Queen's orders.
No, but who else would want to murder King Robert's bastards? She's always been a jealous woman.
You know your sister better than I do.
When your men slaughtered Ned Stark's men in the throne room, did you give the order?
I did. And I would again. The man was a traitor. He tried to buy my loyalty.
A fool. He had no idea you were already bought.
Not have my honor questioned by an imp.
I'm not questioning your honor. I'm denying its existence.
You think I'll stand here and take this from you, dwarf?
Dwarf? You should have stopped at imp. I intend to serve as Hand of the King until my father returns from the war. Seeing as you betrayed the last Hand of the King, well, I just wouldn't feel safe with you lurking about.
What are you... My friends at court will not allow this. The Queen herself...
The Queen Regent. And you're a fool to believe she's your friend.
We shall hear what Joffrey has to say about this.
No, we shan't.
They're all just waiting.
I hope you enjoy the wall.
I command you to arrest this cutthroat.
His name is Bronn, and he is the new commander of the City Watch.
Boys? I have friends at court! Powerful friends!
To the new commander.
Well played.
If I told you to murder an infant girl, say, still at her mother's breast, would you do it without question?
Without question? No. I'd ask how much.
I saw a man kill another man just outside a tavern in Fleabottom. Stabbed him right in the neck.
Two men fighting isn't a battle.
They had armour on.
So?
So, if they got armour on, it's a battle.
No, it isn't.
What does a guy's apprentice know about battles anyway?
Gendry's an armourer's apprentice. Find how Gendry makes a fight into a battle.
It's, when they've got armour on.
And who told you that?
A knight?
How do you know he was a knight?
He had armor on?
Well, because he's got armour on.
You don't have to be a knight to have armour. Any idiot can buy armour.
How'd you know?
Because I sold armour.
Yeah, he makes it, buddy.
Well, I don't care what any of them want. No goods ever come of their questions.
No goods ever come.
You better be careful.
How can someone so small be such a huge pain in my arse?
Who's your mum?
Worked in a tavern, died when I was little.
And who's your father?
He could have been one of those gold-hatted bastards for all I know. What about you, anyway? Did you kill someone, or is it just because you're a girl?
I'm not a girl.
Yes, you are. Do you think I'm as stupid as the rest of them?
Stupider. The Night's Watch doesn't take girls. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, that's true. You're still a girl.
I am not.
Yeah, well, pull your cock out and take a piss, then.
I don't need to take a piss. No one can know.
Well, they won't. Not from me.
My name's not Arya. It's Arya of House Stark. Yoren is taking me home to Winterfell.
Who's your father? The Hand, the traitor.
He was never a traitor. Joffrey is a liar.
So you're a highborn, then? You're a lady.
No. I mean, yes.
You were a lord's daughter, and you lived in a castle, and you... But all that about cocks, I should never have said. And I've been pissing in front of you and everything. I should be calling you Milady.
Do not call me Milady.
As Milady commands. Well, that was unladylike.
He's gonna have to protect her now. It won't be long before the others find out.
What's she carrying?
The only living son of Balon Greyjoy.
Me? I need to get to Pyke.
I'll find your horse.
I'm heading that way. I can take you there.
bet you can.
You been at sea long? Or were there just no women where you came from?
Unlike you.
You don't know what I'm like.
You don't know what you're like. Maybe you need someone to teach you. Do you know who I am?
You think I offer free rides to every man in jewelry? Lord Greyjoy.
My thing sent up to the castle.
That old guy's face had a lot of weather-beaten character.
Do you still know your way around a ship? Have these hands ever touched a rope?
Don't you worry about my hands. The sea is in my blood.
Your blood will be in the sea if I don't watch where I'm going.
I have a proposal for my father. One that will make him king again. And me after him. You may get to stay in a castle tonight if you're lucky.
She looks like a corpse.
You can tell your grandchildren about this night.
I don't imagine it'll be a story fit for children.
Father.
9 years, is it?
Nine.
Frightened boy. What have they given back?
I brought you a proposal from Robb Stark.
Who gave you those clothes? Was it Ned Stark's pleasure to make you his daughter?
My clothes offend you, I will change them.
It will. I'll not have my son dressed as a whore. You will not name him brother. This son of the man who put your true brothers to the sword. Or have you forgotten your own blood?
I forget nothing.
Who cares? Why is he so
I remember when my father was
uptight about this? Doesn't like change.
I will lead the attack myself.
Oh, you will?
I'm your son, your only living heir. Who else? Told you to wait outside.
Is that his sister?
Anything with a cock is easy to fool.
My dear.
Yara?
So good to see you, brother. This is a homecoming I'll tell my grandchildren about.
She can't lead an attack.
And why not?
You're a woman!
You're the one in skirts.
This isn't Winterfell, boy.
You won't stand a chance against the Lannisters on your own.
Who said anything about the Lannisters?
Queen, Cersei, I want her.
We're not attacking King's Landing so that you can rape the Queen.
I'm not going to rape her. I'm going to fuck her.
If she would just let you.
You don't know how persuasive I am. I never tried to fuck you. The one true god is what's between a woman's legs. And better yet, a queen's legs. I never thought you'd have a true believer for a son.
Yeah, he's young yet. I promise you the gold.
Make me rich.
Get me to the gates of King's Landing, and I will.
All these people kill each other because of either fear, women, or money. That's it. It doesn't matter what world or realm. If people are going to be getting killed, that's why. One of those three reasons.
This is what ruling is. Lying on a bed of weeds, ripping them out by the root one by one before they strangle you in your sleep.
I'm no king, but I think there's more to ruling than that.
I don't care what you think. You've never taken it seriously. You haven't. Jaime hasn't. It's all fallen on me.
As has Jaime repeatedly, according to Stannis Baratheon.
Accidentally fell on her a few times.
You're funny. You've always been funny. But none of your jokes will ever match the first one, will they? You remember, back when you ripped my mother open on your way out of her and she bled to death.
She was my mother, too.
Now they're gone. For the sake of you. There's no bigger joke in the world than that.
30 ships. His men know how to fight.
In my experience, pirates prefer fighting unarmed men.
I don't understand how she was able to drink the cyanide, or whatever it was the guy in the last episode drank and died drinking.
I have seen the path to victory in the flames.
And first you must give yourself to the Lord of Light.
I've said the words, Damia.
You must give all of yourself.
I have a wife. I took a vow.
She disgusts you. And she's given you nothing. No sons. Only stillborns. Only death. I will give you a son, my king.
A son.
Ouch. There goes that vow. Is that the baby? She already had the baby? Is it a boy? Is he gonna dump it? Oh no. Is there gonna be like a pile of bones from all the boys that he's had? No more baby. Oh, I knew it. Is it it's still crying. Jeez. No. They always get me. It almost looked like he was donating the baby to some kind of soldier. Whatever it was looked like it had almost like a leather suit on. It almost looked like it was wearing armor. Okay, I guess the girl had the baby already, and the baby was a boy, and the father gives the baby up for adoption. I thought there was going to be a pile of babies like what the Spartans do. How long is it going to be now before everyone finds out Arya is a girl? Tyrion had some pretty good lines in this episode, except he was also outwitted in a couple scenes. I like how he dealt with the baby killer. That was fun. The eunuch and his sister really know how to play word games with him. Back to what I was talking about earlier with wanting to start drawing again. So I have like a bunch of hobbies where I'm almost there, but not really. I guess it's not a bad thing. Keeps me busy. Maybe I'll take some more pictures of Cassandra and I'll try and make some art out of them. I'm hard on myself. You have to be hard on yourself to an extent if you want to get better. If you're not hard on yourself, you're not going to get better. You just have to know when to not be hard on yourself and know that it takes time to get quasi-decent at something. I have a bunch of sketchbooks, but I only use like a few pieces of paper out of all of them. It's something I think about all year round, like, oh, I wish I put more time aside to do some more sketching, or I should take a sketchbook with me. But what I've found over the years is if just taking a camera with me is better because it's instant gratification for the most part, because I can look at it and be like, oh, that was a nice picture. But when you're drawing something, you don't get that instant gratification. So I would spend 15 hours on a single drawing and I would feel like okay about it at the end. And I think this time I want to go into it with more vibrance, and I want to go into it with shorter sessions so I can produce more, because the more creations I produce, the more I'll see my mistakes and the more I'll be able to fix them and get better. Because if I'm not fixing my mistakes and I just keep going along like I know what I'm doing and tell myself that it looks good, it's not going to be good. I'm blabbering on about something that has nothing to do with what I just watched, but this is me. Okay, Cassandra, I think that's probably good enough for today. You want to say hi? You big girl? Big girl? Cheers.